that's really awkward. But I do remember that Komap Sumnida is thank you.
Alright.
That's
That's
actually
pretty cool. What's the second word you know?
no, I'm not gonna go in detail, but it's
Ah,
they taught me
okay.
the wrong words.
Let me guess. A Korean girl taught them to you
Yes.
while indulging in some unspeakable activities.
I wouldn't say that, but
No,
definitely
because you're a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman. Plus, I was
Yeah.
just there drinking sake, and people were like, "You're from the Netherlands? Oh, let me teach you and this word." And then when you say them in the store, they were all slapping you, which was just hilarious, to be honest.
All right. Let's see. I don't know if CPU speaks Korean, but he definitely speaks German, and he's spawning in the bottom as the yellow Protoss. He's down one game against this teal guy in the top.
Yep, the teal guy, Lambo from Alternates Attacks, and if Lambo plays a game that looks a little bit like game number one, it's gonna be very hard for CPU. But I think in the end, CPU just gave himself no chance by moving out the army the way he did, because he wanted to go for an attack after he saw the Mutalisks, but he didn't anticipate the Roaches and the Hydralisks also attacking. So he needs to get a lot better map presence in the form of observers, or maybe a pylon here or there, or even just scouting with a few units, to know where the army is from Lambo, because that was just a little bit of a mistake, I would say.
Let's see if he can block the hatchery here. Looks like he's going to try and do that. A lot of rally points here to block that from going down. Oh, blocks it again. Again! And he's getting his Nexus and blocks it again. Very nice job by CPU. You know, I love watching these hatchery blocks going down. Don't lose your probe. There we go. Wow, this was very EG Huck.
Yeah, that hatchery is like 10 seconds delayed because of that probe. That's such a good trade.
That's very nice, very nicely done by CPU. And CPU is going for a Nexus into a gateway. You know, I don't know how big of an aggressive mindset Lambo is in right now. He is up one game, so if he wishes to, he can try to go for something risky. And I wouldn't mind him going for just for a pure out Roachling bust at this point, because with this opening you're not going to have a quick forge, you're not going to have cannons, force fields eventually are going to run out.
Yeah,
it is a possibility.
He's actually going to get those 4 links in just immediately, and they're going to be a little bit annoying, and he knows what his opponent is doing, and he's going to have about 20 seconds where he can start poking in a little bit of damage. So there needs to be this pull from the probes, because else that pylon would have definitely gone down.
Oh yeah.
And one Zealot is usually not enough either if he wants to give it the chase. He could also pick off 1 or 2 probes if he's focus firing good. There goes the first one. Doesn't lose a Zergling. Good job so far. He is taking 3 bases behind this. So his build is not delayed at all. These are just the 4 scouting Zerglings you usually make. They pick up two probes already. They're forcing off a lot of mining time. And I don't think this opening from CPU is paying off so far.
No, it is not. I mean, this is one of the dangers of playing too greedily. The spawn positions on this map did not favor CPU's build at all neither. And he's having a really hard time catching those Zerglings. He already lost 2 probes. I think he just kind of banked on the fact, hey, this is going to be great because he's probably going to be cross spawns. Wink, wink. Well, guess what? It did not pay off. Finally, the Stalker comes in, takes a shot at the last Zergling, kills it straight up. But yeah, CPU, I don't know. He does not know about the 3rd base, but good for him. He still has that probe out on the map. So if he decides to go for it, he could go for a gateway attack onto the 3rd base, which would equalize the game here a little bit. Because so far, with such a fast 3rd hatch against the gateway expansion, I'd say that Lambo is in a very good position.
Yeah, I mean, it's not over by any means, but he has taken just a good lead in this game so far, and he is having a good read on what his opponent is doing. He does scout again a little bit with an Overlord. He is making some Zerglings just in case, but I don't think that CPU is actually gearing up for anything big. He is sending 1 Zealot across the map, but apart from that, I don't see that much coming out from him.
Oh, just as you say it,
yep.
3 extra, 4 extra gateways. I was just kind of looking at his minerals just as you were saying that, and I kept wondering, what are you saving up for, you bastard?
Yep.
And now we see what he's saving up for. It's going to
And
be a huge attack.
that's a little bit of a switch from him, but it's gonna get scouted out for sure. There is already an Overlord in the main base, and I don't think this
Oh
is
yeah,
gonna.
he turns around.
Yeah.
He's gonna see it.
I don't know about this, Bell. Sure, he had a little bit of a bad beginning, but with the intel that Lambo has right now, he's gonna feel that this is coming. He's gonna know that this is coming. He's gonna need some good unit control. I would like to see Lambo scout up that ramp at the third base, though. That's such an obvious place to place a pylon.
Yeah, it is. You are absolutely right. But he does have a spine crawler going down at the third base, so he probably expects the angle from which the attack will come. The thing is, will he have enough units on time? The gateway is just about finished, the pylon is there, huge warping of Stalkers happening, and Lambo's got the perfect answer. Roach is just about to pop. Will it be enough? He might have to abandon the third base. I would not be against that. He's pulling the drones already and the Queen. And the CPU likewise, smart decision, not going after the hatchery. Needs to eliminate the army first, but 12 more links, 18 more links on the way. There should come in a warping of Zealots now from CPU, but no, he's warping in more Stalkers.
Good control so far by CPU, though. He hasn't lost a lot, and he is dealing a significant amount of damage from Lambo. He has to be a little bit careful about that spine crawler. That's dealing a lot of damage. Also, the Mothership Core is being targeted by the Queen that's still alive. The Roaches are whittling down this Stalker force, and it looks like a lot of them are going down right now. And I think this is gonna be a pretty easy ult overall.
He just kind of semi-trapped the Roaches from retreating, but no, GG gets called.